Hey, we're here at Glenbard West talking with Katelynne Hart, who had a great weekend at the New Balance Nationals in New York. She needed top 5 for All-American in the girls' mile run. It was 1 mile, not 1,600 meters, but she got first. So congratulations, Katelynne. 4:45:47. So just how cool was it to win that race?
It was so cool, going into it. I think I knew there's a lot of really good competition that I got to race against, which I was super excited about. And the Army itself is it's so cool to run there. I mean, so many great people have run there, so just to get to run there, I think definitely gave me a lot of adrenaline and helped me for my race.
Just what was your feeling going into the race? I think you had mentioned you'd run a mile in Kentucky in mid-February. You're ranked number 5 going into the race. Like I said, top 5 was All-American. So just what were your thoughts, maybe time-wise, strategically?
Yeah, so I knew my times at Kentucky. I ran 4:46, and I think the U.S. number 1 was like 4:43 maybe. And then I knew, so I think in the race though, I was ranked 2nd because Caitlin Toohey and Kelsey Camille weren't actually in the race. So I was just hoping, I think, to stay with the leaders of the race and kind of see how it went. And I feel like for the most part, through the 800, I was with Marley Starlipper, and then she definitely pulled away with like 800 to go. And so that third 400, I think, was a little rough, or not necessarily rough, but just trying to just keep myself in the game, because we went out a little bit harder than I was used to at Kentucky. And then the last 400, I started I think we got a second win and started feeling good, and then went for it. So.
Marley Starlipper, who led most of the race, number 2 coming in, Pennsylvania state champion. It looked like with a lap to go, Katelynne, she was about maybe 5 seconds ahead of you. Mm-hmm. But even at that point, were you still feeling pretty good? Were you coming on strong with your kick and feeling like maybe you still had a chance to catch her?
Yeah, I think with 400 to go, I was like, I didn't know. I knew she was pretty far ahead, but I think I was just trying to close the gap, and I was like, at least if I can make, the gap close a little bit, that would be cool. And so I think then, like you mentioned, with 200 to go, I just started really feeling it and feeling good, and so I just was like, I just gotta keep trying to close the gap. And then I think the last 15 meters or so, I was like, this is I gotta go for it and stuff like that. So.
And then, of course, you had a lot of great runners right behind you, too.
Yeah.
So I'm sure that helped push you, too. I think Victoria Starcher, the West Virginia state champ, she got 2nd. She's also a sophomore, 4:46:32. So could you definitely feel, I mean, while you were trying to catch Marley, that you had a lot of people kind of coming on you from behind?
Yeah, I mean, definitely the third 400, I think her name's Taryn Parks, was she kept going in front, we kind of were battling it out, and so I think I was looking forward to Marley, but also having to deal with girls behind me pushing me and stuff like that. So yeah, just the whole race environment was different, but it was I think it really pushed us all to run good times.
Yeah, you mentioned Taryn Parks, and I think you two are kind of battling for 2nd and 3rd throughout most of the race. I think Taryn was 2nd for a while, and then toward the latter half of the race, you were 2nd, a little bit ahead of her. And Taryn ended up in 6th place. I should mention Marley finished 4th overall. Just a couple other people edged her right at the finish. You've had so many great accomplishments, Katelynne. Where does this one kind of rank among the things you've done?
I think just, I think just through the seasons, each race I run, I think they're all just kind of different and special in different ways, and I make memories at each event. And Foot Locker was cool because I got to meet Emma Coburn, and I got to run with great people. And then I go to the Armory where like I said earlier, people have set amazing records, like Bree Oakley and Katie Rainsberger, and again, I have really good competitions. I think everything's kind of different, but this was definitely one to remember, and it was super special, and it was cool. Different experience going to New York, but it was cool.
Do you know most of the other girls that you've run against? Have you had many races against them, either in cross country or track?
I raced Marley Starlipper at Foot Locker, which I believe she was 13th. And then I think a few other girls in that mile race too. I think Victoria Starcher and Taryn Parks were at Foot Locker as well. I'm not sure how they placed, but yeah, so definitely cross country, not track though.
I guess not running against a lot of them previously, Katelynne. is it that much more important to kind of run your race? I mean, you probably can't strategize off of them too much going into the race.
Yeah, and I think like too, I don't want to like overthink it going into the race. So, yeah, I'm not exactly sure. You know, do they go out hard? Do they what they do? But I think it was just about running my own race and really paying attention to my splits.
So, any great memory you're going to take from that victory?
There's so many great memories. It's kind of hard to say, but I think just like finishing the end of the race and you know, I feel like too like. Especially all running, I just feel like we're all super close. So I think at the end of the race, I'm like, and at the podium, like we all just give each other like a big hug, and we're like so proud of each other. And I think, you know, from last place to first, like we all ran really good times, and I think we were just like super proud of each other. And I just think that was like a super cool experience.
Oh, well, great job, Katelynne. Congratulations on that, and I guess good luck at the conference meet.
Thank you.